How does a Scrum Master increase the productivity of a Scrum team? What on earth does that mean? All right. When we look at a Scrum team, what are they there to do? Productivity would imply an output. They're there, if you're in the software world, to produce more lines of code. Well, back in the day, I worked as a software contractor. I actually had an engagement where they paid me by line. Do you know what is on every keyboard I've ever picked up? An enter key. I can maximise my profit really easy by hitting one key repeatedly, particularly as I was working in a language that didn't care less about that particular key being used. Productivity doesn't make sense because it prioritises output. It prioritises creating more stuff. That's not the role of a Scrum team. That's not the role of product development. Why do we build products? We build them to solve problems for customers, to get jobs done easier, better, quicker, whatever the answer is for a customer, not to give them more stuff. Okay? In the world of product development, more is not better. You want something that simply and elegantly solves the problem. So you don't want to incentivize increasing the productivity of your team. You want to incentivize elegance, simplicity, solving the problem in the simplest way possible so that the customer has the easiest time getting that job done, engaging with the solution, whatever it is. Many people look at it and say, we want more stuff out of our team. And I very often ask why, and they don't have a good reason. They equate still lines of code to better outcomes. But this isn't moving pig iron onto a train. This isn't the more stuff you can move in a given time frame, the better we are because we have this much stuff and we have to dump it on that train and off we go. No. More stuff does not lead to a better outcome. Okay? The right stuff leads to a better outcome. So we don't incentivize productivity in our Scrum teams. We don't carrot and stick our developers into coding faster, into working harder. Instead, we spend our time working on what's important to the customer today. How do we deliver that in the simplest, most elegant way that allows them to achieve their aims, their goals? And then we move on to the next one. So we're not aiming to do more. In fact, we're likely aiming to do less. And that is precisely what you're not asking for with productivity. If you've got to this point in the video, I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, a like would be appreciated. If you want to hear more from me, more answers to questions that maybe you've got in the Agile world, please subscribe to the channel. And if you've got a question that you really want answered, drop it in the comments. I promise we'll get around to it. Thank you.